Hello, Sovi. Let's... Oh, shoot, that is loud. Get the music on. You're really happy today? That's good to hear. What happened? What happened since last stream till today? How was your day? Well, I just got up. It's 8 a.m. my time. Sunday streams are always early for me, but I had a long sleep though. I went to bed really early for once. And we'll start with 720. We have a 750 saved here at Balloon Skies that we can do once more people come in. We got 10 push-ups to do. We'll take a look at this one, see what we got. Oh, this is a nasty one. So we want to start on this cannon, Sparky on this cannon, and then Giant to tank the blast bow. Kill this dragon on the outside. Probably frost the blast bow here. And I'm guessing bring a rage deeper into the base. We'll see. This is not an easy base though. We'll see how close we can get, or if we can get the two-shot. And yeah. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, there's not a really great way to exploit this, huh? That blast bow range is really nasty. Let's try it. My uncle called me out of the blue today saying he wants to help me with my business. I'm meeting him at the hotel today to go through some deal points. Really? Dang. What's your business? And how did he find out about it? That's really cool. Starting the family business. In 10 generations, they'll think back to this moment when it all began. Oh my god. Oh god. That was an ugly start. I think the Sparky pushback after the Giant Cannon gets her outside of range of the blast bow. I'm gonna bank on that because I don't have any more zaps. We don't need to talk about that. Oh my god, that raid was so bad. Sen, you're disgusting. Oh. Okay. At least Peak didn't target my Sparky. Alright, looks good. I have no idea, it was completely out of the blue. I guess he has a lot of free time being let go from the parish. Wait. So did you tell him that you were starting a business? And he's just like, alright, I'm down. He doesn't even ask what it is. That's crazy. Tell him you're gonna start a drug cartel, see if he's on board, see if he's a ride or die. Something tells me you're supposed to gold in this. Minions, probably. Invert Tower, we can distract the barrel if we want. I think that makes more sense than a Hog Rider, because there's Giant. Let's try this. We're not going to have any Frost, or we're not going to have any Rage for the Wizard, but we'll have a Frost for the Inferno. So we'll do a haste like this, Golem. Oh my goodness gracious. Golem has to go in at the worst time, huh? I'm terrible, I'm terrible, I'm terrible, Sen, you're terrible. Okay, if we fail this, it's my fault. Huh. Oh no, we're actually gonna fail this. Oh, that does pull a Zap. Bard here. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I think there is a Zap trap at the end though. Bard doesn't get to live because of the Crusher. Does Golem win versus the cart and a Zap trap? He's saying he's down for any kind of business. We'll discuss it at the hotel. Best uncle ever. That's actually cool. I don't have that kind of relationship with any of my uncles or aunts and not immediate family. I think Golem Death Bomb actually kills everything even if he goes down. Okay, that got close. I played that as badly as I could have. I played that as badly as I could have. My uncles would never do that, though. Any kind of business, he says. Any kind. So you're gonna get into the pimp business? Drug dealing? What kind of honorable trade are you going to take on? Oh, so they got a full default. Alright, have fun with that. Let's get to Balloon Skies, see what we have. We have a 750, I think, to start off. The clan members made sure to, or not, they'll take care of business. There's a card over there. And there's a bomb over here that all of his Hog Riders are about to get hit by. And whatever. Organ selling is the best right now. How much do organs go for? I know kidneys are pretty expensive. What's the most expensive organs? And is your uncle rich, or was he just like, is he trying to hop on your success? I got a business idea where you open a pet store and pair them with people that got similar lifespan to live. I don't know about that one. Okay, this is AIDS. Oh my god, bro. Every time I open up the stream, it's just pure cancer. What did I do to deserve this? Alright. Resi matchmaking. Time to go through this as usual. Alright, Ichigo, I can see that. Don't keep saying that, bro. That is for review and not going through review for a reason. Should we baptize him? I don't know, chat. Is Resi gonna be the first person at Balloon Skies to get kicked for griefing? Should probably only open in countries with old populations, though. Can't imagine that many people waiting to buy turtles. How long do turtles live? Do they live 100 years? I can't imagine a turtle lifespan being that high, considering they're so easy to kill. Like, literally all they do is turtle. Okay, they can live for that long, but what's like the average? There's no way they ever reach like their max potential, right? This is close to a one-shot, holy. Hold on. I don't think this is enough though, because it's Barb Camp, but damn, this was close. Survive one shot. If we survived that one shot, we could have actually zapped down all the defenses. Yeah. Well, that is a 750 though. That is a 750. Darn it. We were so close yet so far. Alright. First set of push-ups. Ugh. We didn't have to do like any last stream. I cannot get that camera right in this room, huh? Send 15, alright. That's in. Let's see what they got over at Pink Frogs. Google said that depending on species, it's usually 25 to 60 years. Huh. Well, I guess in the wild they don't live very long because they get farmed. Anything that can break their shell just farms them. W trousers? These aren't trousers, these are pajamas, bro. They're very comfortable pajamas that I got from like a thrift store. I don't know how many years ago now. I think it was like around early high school for me, so like 8 years ago or something. I got it for like $2 at the thrift store. They have served me well. Minions. Well, we'll Barbarian too then. Good morning, Jay Gary. Also, trust me, the BC fail was for the matchmaking. Totally. For sure. Blackwing knows what he's doing. Just trust in the process. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get all the way to the left, huh? It's close. Oh no. Huh. We have to hog that. If there's a zap here, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. And from here, I guess we can just use the ramps to break some walls. Where's the peak? But honestly, we're probably just gonna golem anyway, so it doesn't matter. What made you enjoy Clay Capital in the first place? I know I loved it when it was first released. Not now. It's sadly only for medals. I always liked the Boom Beach operations style attacks where you had multiple attacks for a base. Didn't think they'd ever bring it to Clash of Clans, so I like Clay Capital on release, but yeah, they haven't updated in a very long time. So most people have left. They're focusing on Home Village a lot more. They used to have like one new Town Hall level every couple years. Now it's once every year. And I mean, it's good for their bottom line revenue, I guess. But yeah, that means stuff like Clan Capital and Builder Base get thrown in the wayside, in the trash bin. Alright, let's see if this works. Sen, if they took Clan Capital away, what would you stream? The better question is, what would I do with my life? Clan Capital is my purpose. It's my calling in life. I would be a man without purpose. I wouldn't mind a new capital level. At the moment, we just donate to our 2 different sister clans. Yeah. That's what we're all waiting for. We're all waiting for CH11. And each year, they come out with a new announcement that it's the year of Home Village. They've already run out of ways to spin it. They're just recycling the same playbook. Okay. Wish they had multiple CC guys. I don't even know if they have one CC guy at this point. They probably just moved their entire team over to Home Village. Let's see what Pink Frog says for their next clan. Where are they at right now? They're 15. They're actually almost done this week. That's surprising. Oh, have fun. It's a sweaty Chinese clan running actual tournament bases. These are old tournament bases, though. By the way, said it's Jorg's birthday today. Happy birthday to Jorg. What would Jorg want for a birthday present? Other than the revival of the Third Reich. What else would Jorg enjoy for his birthday? Is this Balloon Skies? That's a rough one. We can do Frost here. And the Frosty Boy here. I'll wait for these 10 bars to be through the wall. At the sweatiest level, people wait for 5 barbs to beat through level 5 walls. We'll wait for 10 barbs to beat through a level 3. It's actually kind of crazy how long it takes those barbs to beat through those walls, considering Rams can just one-shot them without rage. Uh-oh. Oh, stop it. Okay, that giant did not work at all. Hello, Napping Rigers. Love your content. Hope by content you mean live streaming. We haven't had videos in so long. This is a little bit ugly, actually. There's 2 bomb towers left. Are we supposed to go double frost? I think we are. And just 10 dig it. Well, let's spread out the miners. Maybe they don't all get bombed. Uh-oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, Sen, you're disgusting. Oh god. This was not the play. And we're good. Easy. I mean, I don't know what to say to that one. I have not uploaded on the hub though. You might be mistaking me for a different Asian. I know Asians do look alike, but trust me, that one wasn't me. Officer, that one was not me. Do I need to get fancy here? Nah, what am I doing? Just double heal. You did? I saw it too. That was a different Asian, okay? We might look the same, but we are different. There are slight variations in our appearance. Believe it or not. No two Asians are identical. You were a Kung Fu master in that video stretching your student. I don't know Kung Fu either. The Kung Fu master, he's a different Asian. How was my Christmas? It was pretty good. Have family over, sister still over. We had hot pot yesterday right after my stream. Just a relaxing Christmas Eve and a Christmas. But we're not religious or anything, so we're not praying to Jesus or whatever. I don't know what Christians do. We just had dinner a couple times, and yeah, we didn't even put up a Christmas tree or anything. Alright, Mr. Ray, that's too much. That's too much. How the heck are we gonna do this? We'll try to donut actually. I don't know if this works. But we can give it a try. Pretty unpleasant beak though. Not gonna lie. We're gonna do Sparky with we're gonna do a barb start to check for traps. And then from there, we're gonna start Sparky on the bomb tower. Hopefully she beats through the wall or she goes for the other bomb tower. If she beats through the wall, she can hopefully kill the cart. See if that works. Let's try this. Oh, shoot. We take so much damage from that. Ouch. Well, I don't see any traps, so they're probably around the peak, I'm guessing. If I had to hazard a guess. Ugh. Oh, those graveyards are not going to work. Ow. No. Wait, if we dropped it on the other side, would they have worked? I don't think, because of the rock artillery. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Wait, the one on the right's farther away. I didn't even check. So the left would have worked, the right... it was close. Well, I guess we can start Sparky back into this rage. Wall break behind. Get outside of range of the blast bow. Frost can hit... Can we hit both rock artilleries? One, two... I think we can. Believe we can. And then probably have 2 Eye Dragons. The Rams are kind of awkward here, though. Do we want to bring minions? I think minions aren't bad here. 3 giants. Let's give this a try. Give this the old college try. Can we split minions here? I think you just do it in front of this wall, because it's an odd tile. Good. Bro, why am I so bad at timing my zaps right now? Alright, good enough. And when that mattered. Alright. Please, can we get a decent clan on stream? Just once, just once, just once, just once. I'm not asking for much. Just one decent clan, please. 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 I know Rezi is in the clan. I know we've let him here to play and he's griefing us, but Rezi, just this once. I just need one. One good clan on stream. Rezi, you can stay. You can stay. Alright, this is a max clan, but it looks like we have BL down. Tate and Jake Paul kneeling down more than I don't know about that. I will say they made absolute fools of themselves. Especially Tate. People are putting Jake Paul in the same name as Andrew Tate. But it's not even close. Let's just be honest here. What happened to Andrew Tate was only funny because it was Andrew Tate. Other than that, that was just sad. He had his head like lean in front of his guard the entire time just to get smacked around. But it was also very poetic in that Andrew Tate built a career out of belittling women and weak men. And then he ends up at his own boxing organization, just getting the fisting. Tate can't fight? Bro, he's a kickboxing world champion. At least that's what he markets himself as. An alpha male. There are multiple photos of his face next to his opponent's crotch. Yeah. All the photos are so bad. They're so awful. And no one feels bad for him. Like I said, he built his career off of basically talking shit to women and weak men. And the moment there's someone with any amount of muscle on him, like it wasn't even like a boxer, like the person he faced was a reality TV star. He got his ass handed to him. No, he is not a kickboxing world champion. Then what is he? I know he did kickboxing. At least he tried. Well, all the women and all the men he makes fun of, they're also trying as well. If that's the case. He actually looked like such a pussy while fighting. His fan base is actually stupid though. Yeah, his fan base is definitely stupid, but like there are some things that you can't get you can't just like stupefy people into thinking that you did well in that fight or that you look like a freaking man there, right? Like there's a lot of things that his young men fan base is really dumb about. But losing that badly in an actual fight is not something you can actually, you know, play off as, I wasn't trying, I was out of shape. Listen, he can't argue that he's out of shape when he's made his entire content around telling men to work out. That just doesn't work. You can't spin that loss in a way that looks good for him to that fan base. There's a line, and I think he crossed that line after he snuck up on that dude's nuts and put his head like 3 inches in front of his guard. He was leaning in, he was so tired. That man was gasping for breath. Do we get GM at least? Okay. See if we can get the 750. Is this a 750? I don't know. Just because you watch kickboxing tutorial doesn't make you a professional boxer. I read somewhere that he was like actually a kickboxer, like he actually did it professionally. No, 735. I lost a blend somewhere. 750 is the amount of bonus gold you get. You can get 750 at the most. He was champion in some very low-level organization at the time, and he started calling himself world champ. Okay. Well, that checks out. I mean, he is a bit of a grifter. Like, all his viral clips online are just him, you know, talking shit to women. So, I don't think anyone's gonna actually feel bad for him regardless of the outcome. He went without losing in his career. Yeah, he probably beat up some elementary schoolers. Called himself undefeated. I can't imagine someone with that little discipline in his, Actually, this DC is someone else. I can't imagine someone with so little discipline in that match. Like, if you're an actual boxer, if you're actually taking a fight seriously and you're training and whatnot, you're not gonna lean your head that forward because you're just gonna get your head smashed in like you did in the match. There's a reason why boxers will tuck their hands in and their head doesn't go farther than their hands, because it's so dangerous to have your head get punched over and over. Like, I've never boxed in my life and I know that. Yeah, nah. I don't believe he actually fought against real competition. I just assumed that kickboxing was some sort of joke. If Andrew Tate could do well in that. What happened to Sen? Top 2 global now? I'm washed. But no, at the top of Clan Capital, you're very reliant on how good your matchmaking is. So sometimes if you have a bad matchmaking week, you can just get smacked and take like a -50, which Balloon Skies had. It happens. Who's top 1 for UN right now? You burned out or something? Nah. I'm still chilling. The main reason I go for number 1 or trophy push is just so I can put in the stream title. Other than that, a rank 1 has no meaning to me. Who carries them? I don't know. I don't know who plays there. 4UN's a clan that's not as active on the Discord server. I know HBD, RB is a solo clan. This is SQK. This is like the Chinese top team. I don't know who this guy is. Looks like another Chinese clan. So yeah, I know most of the top clans know each other. Okay, I guess we'll take Builder's Workshop. Dizzle? Okay. I know 4UN doesn't talk so much on the server. Pro Mario was White Wolves. Pro Mario now plays in HBD. Has been decided number 3 right now. There aren't as many alts in other top clans. Most top clans are just a bunch of alts. It's just the same people playing in the same clans. So Balloon Skies has right now Kick, Rezi, Jamon, Blackwing. Star doesn't really play anymore. And me, of course. So we have 5 unique players. I think HBD probably has around 5. The clan that has the most is Pink Frogs. Pink Frogs is a diverse group of disgusting froggers. Oh crap, I didn't open up the wall there? Oh shoot. Oops. Don't know if that's gonna bite me. We'll see. Disgusting froggers. That's what I call them, the disgusting froggers. Do you match against each other? You usually will not match against other top clans, because Clan Capital matchmaking is based on upgrades and not trophies. But people don't usually take Raid Weekend that seriously. There's other forms of competitive play. Yep, on the Discord server. Where people actually build bases and face good players. Deathstar and Anshu, they both basically retired from Raid Weekend. But they do play competitive a lot. And Deathstar is actually going for his 3rd Elo King. And we'll be screaming that tomorrow if the time doesn't change. Zen, can you set up a Patreon teaching competitive CC? Bro, I'm so rusty at that, at Comp CC. I haven't played much myself. I'm in no position to teach. I think I'm supposed to just Golem. It's a bit weird, but yeah, I think we do. Let's do 2 balloons. I don't know if I can get over there to the left, to be honest, but let's try this. I'm so bad at CC, I use minors on all 7 accounts and close the app. That is the... Oh crap. Did not think that that would pull that way, huh? Alright. Huh. Maybe we should have brought a ram. Wait, that eye dragon, he's dodging. That giant didn't quite work, huh? All according to plan. Yeah, not ideal, but this is good enough. So why don't you start one-on-one coaching? I've seen people make thousands teaching games nobody's ever heard of. Like I said, I'm currently in limbo, waiting for CH11 release. CH11 releases, the world will be at peace. Wars around the world will stop. Your father will come home with milk in his hand. Life will be good. WTF is ELO? ELO is like the competitive clan capital system on our Discord server. Anyone who wants to try out competitive clan capital, that's how you play it. I can show it off on one of these streams. It's basically a 1v1 system where you hit 3 districts each and see who does better. Kind of like a Clan Wars, but with 3 clan capital districts. Can you do the freestyle rap that you promised? I don't know about that one. I don't know if your ears want to hear what that sounds like. Will CH11 come before GTA 6? Well, I believe the timeline, most accurately, would be the Epstein files all get released fully unredacted. Then we'll probably have to wait for Home Village to get Town Hall 28. And then I would say, what else? What else do we need before then? Elon Musk to have his 50th child, and then maybe then we can dream of having CH11. Elon Musk have his 50th child named XQZ1H MA9. Uchiha was nearly gonna be top 50 of 10 out of 10, but now I'm ranked 71. Oh no. So do you like Trump as a president? Not to get too political here, but I don't like a pervert as our president. I don't want Bill Clinton or President Trump as the leader of our nation. But man, Trump really just threw his brother in arms, Bill Clinton, under the bus. They were having a swell old time over at Epstein Island, sucking each other off. And Trump really just threw him under the bus. They were like brothers in arms. They were like this. Or like... Let's not go there. Zen is definitely losing his job soon. Bro. My job's the least of my concerns. I'd be losing my life soon if I say too much. Alright. So we're gonna start right side and then Eye Dragon the end. Is this good? Let's go with this. What I've learned the most from the Epstein files is that Trump isn't a real one. At the first sign of hardship, he just throws Bill Clinton under the bus. Is Chaz in peace now? Oh, that log was bad. We're just gonna double graveyard here. This is too much. Not my pedophile. A real pedophile would stand with his brothers in arms. Son, open your eyes. My eyes are open, alright? I might be Asian, but they're open. We're a little bit late on the Eye Dragon, but it's fine. We're good. See what else we got. Is Blizzard Valley doable? No. Builder's Workshop probably is. The world is finally healing after the Tate loss. Was Andrew Tate even relevant at that point, though? I feel like I haven't seen him in a couple years now, ever since he got busted for trafficking girls. I feel like he was kind of already irrelevant at that point. He was old news. So I'm guessing there's going to be Teslas here. If there's Teslas in these gaps, it's so good for me. I think there's 4 in Builder's Workshop. 4 or 5. 1 barrel here. Rams aren't great, to be honest, on this base. We'll need probably 1 to 2 for the blast bow. 1 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll use 1 graveyard here at the start. Let's try this. Probably some zap traps over here. Yep. Shut this down. Alright, clean opener. Very clean. Actually don't really need this graveyard, but we'll drop it here. Yeah, this is done. So I'm guessing there's gonna be more zaps on the other side too. So we'll use probably Barb there as well. We have a lot of Rams. We can use our Rams for basically whatever we want. Should probably actually use a ram here then. Oh my god. I don't know why I did not take this though. That was a bad call. And then Barb. Okay, that works. How are we doing? Okay, 6 for 6. I think the rest of these weren't doable. Is this Barb Camp doable? Let me check both. One more time. Yeah, this is like giga cooked. Barb Camp is more doable than that Wither Valley. So if we start Sparky here, goes here. I think it probably goes into the middle, which sucks. We'll try. See what we can make happen. Depends whether the Rams want to be obedient or not, I think. We'll use our haste like this. Yeah, far away. I really screwed up that Sparky deployment, huh? It got hit twice. Oh yeah, that was bad. I wanted to be able to haste that barrel. Because I think the barrel two-shots the spear thrower. Or not. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh, rip. I got got. Yeah, that pathing was not what I wanted. I wanted Sparky to go middle after the multi-mortar, but it was close. I got. Rip. Spiky quit raiding. I just quit the game for now. Sag. I will say, Raid Weekend does burn you out to a certain extent. Everyone says they'll quit for good and then they come back. They always come back. Just like Red Pink this morning. She announced her retirement for like the 4th time. She'll be back. Ow. Okay, we screwed that up. That is fine. Let's do the Pikas. This is CH9. Wait, is this CH9? Yeah, it is. Huh. Why does it look so weird for CH9? Probably a haste Sparky. Is what my gut tells me. Split archers, minion bottom. A lot of bars make sense here. And a hog. Why did she quit? So, Red Pink plays in the most, how do I explain it? Soul-sucking way imaginable. And I'm pretty sure the Red Pink in our chat, that was just a fake, but Red Pink, the real one, she plays a solo clan, multiple solo clans, at like CH2. So, if you didn't know, at CH2, everyone just runs the default bases, and because there's so few districts, you just face the same districts over and over and over again. So you basically go through 100 clans. Well, 99 clans is the max. So you go through 99 clans over and over each weekend, all running the same bases, and you go with the same attack. It's actually a miracle that she can keep it up for so long. Sen's dream of living with Red Pink being torn apart. Yeah. Sen's a disgusting simp. We all know it. Sen's dream of being together forever with Red Pink is gone. Oh, well, nope. Did not see that coming. But that works too. Sen is basically Diddy but Asian. Well, Diddy is not a human trafficker, and he was not guilty of racketeering, so I'm also not guilty of those crimes either, right? So I do see some similarities. We're both not guilty men. He was not on the Epstein list too, right? He wasn't on the Epstein list because he had his own island, basically. But that is true, he wasn't on the list. Then again, we haven't yet gotten the list. Well, we did get the list, but for some reason, they accidentally highlighted all the names in black. Hopefully the government will fix that mistake, but that was a big blunder by them. It's kind of hard to read with all that black ink in front of all the text. It's literally that Onion article where the CIA didn't know that they were blacking out all of the text for the longest time. Except the actual reality is that they went way beyond any satirical commentary of redactions, because the grand jury testimony, it wasn't just like heavily redacted, it was the entire 130 pages. It's kind of racist of you for not wanting black ink. Well, I'm not saying the black ink is the issue. They can type the letters in black ink, but my problem is they just use too much black ink. White ink White ink on white paper wouldn't be very helpful either. I'm hoping that they can, you know, find a nice balance between the whites and the blacks. Have some diversity, you know? Have some DEI in there. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Can you use Sparky? I think you can frost all three of these, but it's a bit of a hard frost. Let's try it. Son, would you begin slavery again or get testicular torsion for 1 full year? I don't even know what that is. You keep asking me about testicular torsion. I don't know what that is. Sounds painful though. Hit that frost. There's kind of 2 air defenses around. This is not good. Well, this eye dry is kind of swag, huh? All right, you're going down with me. Good enough. Can we minor this? Probably not a great idea. Yeah, it's not a good idea to minor that. Is Sparky better? No. Mr. Battles is here. Just when all was lost. Alright, looks like I can't get an Insane Frost, but that's good enough. Oh god. Uh-huh. That might be a problem. Still have not decided if that is a problem. But I will get back to you on that if it is. Okay, iDragon, I need you to pull through for me. Just this once, bro. Just this freaking once. He is not gonna pull through for me here. Oh. Oh no, dragon goes out. Run, Golem, run. Dragon survives. Okay. Okay, it was a little bit sketch. It was a little bit sketch. No 750 yet? Yeah, I did one set at the start. But if we don't do many push-ups, I'll do a big set at the end. We'll see how many we can do in a row. Because we did 10 yesterday, and then we had like none today either. Oh, we're on raid 18 actually. Okay. Boy, we have so many hits left. What is this? Only Ghibli movie I've seen is Totoro. Yeah, that is one that I was asked to watch by my girlfriend back in the day. Never did. That one and Howl's Moving Castle. Let's do this. Uh-oh. Is that Hive on my Sparky? Okay, good. Good enough. Main exam is still pending. Good luck on the exams. Are you still studying battles? These exams were just the teasers, so the big one is yet to come. Good luck, Sir Battles. How important are the exams for you? Is it like your parents are gonna kill you if you do poorly? Space is annoying. Are we gonna use cards here? We could. Let's try cards for once. Let's not just all go Sparky Golem. I actually don't even know how to use cards. Surely this works? This exam will determine the rest of my life. Don't worry, if you do poorly, we'll still welcome you in the Clan Capital community. Clan Capital will be there for you at your darkest moments. I mean, this kind of worked. Yeah, it was pretty decent. Okay, we'll get the blast bow. Has anyone here watched The Tale of Princess Kaguya? No. I see that got referenced a lot in animes though. And I still don't know what that story is. Let's see. Does Golem work here? I think it does. How the heck do you not know Princess Kaguya? I'm uncultured. I only know the animes that I know, and no others. Let's run with Golem. So if battles as badly on his exam as his parents kick him out, would you offer him a room in your house? Bro, y'all are trying to set me up. You guys know battles is a minor, and you're trying to you're trying to get me. The answer is no. Battles can go on the Indian streets. He can fight for his life. Enter into poop battles. At least that's what I think happens on Indian streets, right? People just lobbing shit at each other. You're not gonna get me with that one. I've become too wise to your tricks. I was born on a day, but not yesterday. Well, Golem just went all the way around. Yes, that works. No, that happens in Japan, not India? Why do you keep saying that happens in Japan? Are people actually throwing shit at each other at Japan? In Japan? So would you have the power to OVH late someone, or I don't know why I said that. Why did I read that? Why are you guys so good at circumventing YouTube chat restrictions? Like, why is that the one thing that so many of you guys are good at? Let's go to Bloon Sky 7. Madaos in Japan throw it everywhere? Is that actually? That's actually a thing? I was joking. Are there actually like a group of people throwing shit at each other? That's crazy. Oh no. I feel like if you're the type of person that's throwing shit, like if you're a culture that throws shit at each other, don't you like get naturally selected against? Because that's very unsanitary. Like I feel like natural selection would weed that out, that kind of behavior out. Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure you can just minor this. It strengthens the immune system? There is no shot. Also means you have to clean yourself a lot more. Let's just see if the minor double heal works and doesn't get wrecked by the giant cannon. Your life is filled with sorrow. They have no money, no home, no wife, no life, no game, no dignity. Wait, who are we talking about? I've never heard of Madaos. Are these the shit-throwing Japanese people? I mean, it doesn't surprise me that they wouldn't have a wife if they're lobbing crap at each other for fun. Like, why do they throw crap at each other, though? Like, is it like a kind of alpha male thing where whoever wins the poop battle becomes the leader of the Madao tribe? Is it just like a fun celebration hobby type thing? Why are they throwing crap at each other? I feel like there's better ways to pass the time. That I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have to check that after the stream. I don't believe you. I don't believe that's an actual thing. There is no shot. They don't have toilets to dump in, so listen, just because you don't have a toilet doesn't mean you have to be lobbing your feces at each other. That's not an explanation, Battles. Hold up here. Are you telling me that if you didn't have a toilet, you would be shooting your shit at random dudes on the street? Oh, hell no. There's no way. It's a Japanese slang term, okay. Alright. It means useless old man. So, as you are... Crops is back at it again. YouTube should train their anti-censorship AI models on... or their censorship AI models on crops. If crops can get past it, or if crops can't get past it, no one can. What's the best way to finish this? Minions probably bottom. Is this Sparky? No, no way. There's two Crushers. I don't want to go another set of Graveyard Hogs. Could do carts, but I don't love carts either. We're gonna do Golem, Minions. Frost here. Go with this. Why does my chat do this? Imagine if AI starts considering oral words like job, employment, shower, grass, etc. to be swear words. I feel like the AI, from what I've seen, is more, I guess, lenient than restrictive. Like, it's let a lot of stuff from crops through. It's not doing its job enough. If the AI was working properly, we would have never even known who Crops was. All his messages would have just gotten tossed in the void. He would have just been an old man screaming at clouds. Alright, who else has attacks? Balloon Sky's 8. One thing you have to be careful about, though, is you want to make sure on the last raid, everyone has a bonus attack. So I guess we'll play out this account and go from there. Isn't selling blood basically an infinite money glitch? Like, sell blood, eat cheap McDonald's burgers, sell some more? I don't think that's how it works. Do people actually pay money, like a lot of money for blood? I thought people usually just donate blood for free. I don't know how much you can charge people for blood. Maybe if you like wait around at a hospital and like I know one of the blood types is a universal donor. So like you can wait outside the hospital and then like if someone doesn't have any loved ones, they get into an accident and they need a blood transfusion, you can offer them like your blood and then like charge them $10,000. Basically you have their lives in your hands. Just camp outside the hospital all day like that. Dude, you should have watched Howl's Moving Castle with your ex-girlfriend. It's amazing. I see. They pay you for your plasma? Oh, I didn't know that. How much do you get paid? I thought it was always people doing it for free. I know one of the blood types is a universal donor that you can like donate to anyone else. So, just make your home outside the hospital, like a homeless person. And then start penny pinching people for their lives. I have one of the labor in our colony used to do that thing, and he did. Wait. You know someone that did it too much and they died? Because, yeah, you do need to be careful because you are losing blood when you donate it. It's a real story. During his death, he got played out. God, what? This is real? Like someone actually died from donating too much blood? That's horrible. That's sad. Was he doing it for the money or was he trying to be a good person? If he was doing it for the money, well, you get what you deserve, but if he was doing it to be a good person, I feel kind of bad. I guess we can actually just Sparky Rage this. Yes, for the money and alcohol. That's sad too. He was doing it because he was addicted. Sen smiling at dead people. Sen's a horrible human being. That was not what I meant to drop. Sen's a psychopath. He's smiling ear to ear right now. Nothing gets me going more than hearing someone die of blood loss. Sen's true colors revealed. Put Sen behind bars? No, I'm innocent. I'm innocent like Diddy. Cancel Sen. This is definitely getting clipped. I'm an innocent man just like Diddy was. Any girlfriends have you had? Just one. Just one. They were the one that got me into anime. Let's actually switch accounts so we make sure to get our bonus. I don't know if it'll matter, but it's a good practice to get your bonus. This looks completely unplayable, right? Am I crazy? Let's do an Eye Dragon. See what Golem can do. See what Golem can do for us. I'm not even gonna think about this. Just YOLO Golem. Oh, goodbye. Golem is a troop that if you think too hard about it, it becomes less effective. So we're just gonna not think. And just go for the Ooga Booga. Bro, is he actually getting hit by that? Oh, he has such a bad timing with those rocket shells. He is a fast Golem though. So there is that. Is he gonna go in towards the cannon? I think he is. Oh wait, that's insane pathing. Wait, he's kind of cracked. What? Mr. Golem is cracking skulls. He's kind of cooking. I don't think it'll matter, but he is cooking. Can you get it? No. Right, that is low. Sen, name 5 characters from Apo Diaries right now. Mao Mao, Jinshi. I don't know how to pronounce the names. Lady Rishu, Lady Gyo, pink hair Gyokyo, something. And then Rihaku. That's 5. You thought you could call me a fake fan? I named 5! I named 5! What are you talking about? I named 5. Mao Mao, Jinshi, Rishu, Rihaku, and Lady Gyokyo. What do you mean, 3? I can't pronounce the names to your liking, alright? But those count. This is why Apo Diary fanbase is the worst? No, this is why My Hero Aka fanbase is the worst. They think that naming stuff is the end-all be-all, huh? It's cooked. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, so this one's too much. Who the fuck is Rishu? Isn't that the name of the like the consort, the young consort one? The youngest consort. That doesn't count. Fine, Rakan. Or no, Lakan. Lakan. Listen, I don't remember them by names. I just remember them by what they look like. I think this one is Lishu with an L. Fake fan, okay. Alright there. Mister, if you're a real fan, police. Anyone can remember by the face? Name is the hard thing. Sure. You probably crashed out when you saw Mama touching Jinshi Frog. I read that a long time ago. Y'all anime onlys are late to the party. I don't know any other name in Violet Evergardens other than the MC's name. True. I can't remember any of their names. But I do remember the main character's name. Oh wait, wasn't Colonel Gilbert a pretty important part of the story? I feel like you probably should have known his name too. Alright. We'll do Sen 20. And I'll figure out what I want to do from there. That anime exists because of Gilbert. No, it exists because of the main character's name, who is Violet Evergarden. I hate to speak. Did I get that one right? No way you forgot Colonel Gilbert, he owns Violet? That's sexist, Battles. Violet is her own independent woman. We don't tolerate sexist pigs around here, just so you know. Where's my dog? Contrary to what chat will tell you, he's not in my belly. He's just chilling downstairs. Oh, that was a perfectly timed hog. Dang. Last one did not get another shot. Names are hard. Well, yeah. Especially Asian names. Listen, I am Chinese, but I'll be frank with you. Our naming sense all sounds the same. Classroom of the Elite is peak. Okay, this might be a hot take because everyone loves Classroom of the Elite for some reason. I think that anime and manga series is giga overrated. It's like, I hate those series, those mystery series where it's like they do some weird whack bullshit at the end and then they have like a 20-minute cutscene about how the MC figured it out, he's so smart, yada yada yada. I just find it boring when they do that. And then everyone thinks the series is so smart. Oh my god, Classroom of the Elite, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so peak. Oh my god. Oh, we barely got that last shot. Jeez. Classroom of the Elite actually sucks. Yeah, bro, that is an overrated anime. Weathering with You is mid. That movie was really popular because the animation was good, but I never checked it out. Right. People are really high on the animation though. Let's do this. I found Kimi no Nawa to be average too. Is Kimi no Nawa your name? Cause yeah, that one was pretty overrated. We can't kill that dragon easily, huh? Ow. Ow. We got it. So, would you give a 1-hour speech to a bunch of children for $1 million? But if you die, yeah? Bro. Why are you making it sound like I'm getting turned on by giving a speech to children? Jesus. Jesus, Mr. Crops. How low do you think of me? Music is making you tired. Well, we can probably finish off on some art now. I'll do the rest of Balloon Skies off stream. I think we already hit cap anyways, so whatever we do there, it doesn't matter. As long as we do our hits. But yeah, we can end off on the art stream. And yeah, music is a little relaxing. Oh, I promised you guys I would do push-ups at the end if we didn't do any 750. Let's see how many we can do. Let me see if I can actually get the camera to look good as well. Let's see what we got. Let's see how many push-ups we can do before I die. I have a hard time angling this thing. Alright. Let's go over here. Okay. $20. 40. We'll call it there. I can't do 67. Cannot do 67. Freestyle rap? I did not agree to that ever. Alright. It's not proper. That's 0. Alright. Let's go to new layer. So what I suck most at is hands. So let's see if we can get the hands right. He only lives the top half. All right. Why does everyone want freestyle rap? When did I ever promise that? Quality is greater than quantity. Okay, yeah, I will admit, towards the end, I saw my form was horrible. But those were also push-ups done without 750s, so you take what you can get. This should probably be lifted a little bit. Props, that word gets censored, alright. That word gets censored by the YouTube algorithm. You need to be more tactful than that. You should draw a picture of Battles and Corpse. Okay, is it Corpse or is it Crops? He used to be Crops, and then with the new @handles, he's now Corpse. How does my subconscious visualize them? Well, I believe they're both Indian, so I imagine them like on the streets naked, throwing shit at each other, like the Madaos from Japan. Are these hands big enough? Should probably be bigger, huh? We can enlarge it later. It's one of the tools that you have on digital. You don't have to draw stuff in proportion because you can just cheat later. According to Kataoshi Daigaru's school report, Vidal is the master of the park, a creature with beard and glasses. It sits in the park all day without work. Isn't that a neat? Like, not in education, employment, or training? Or is that a different word? Trying to have the like arms or hands underneath the chin, like with the broomstick and underneath the chin, but I think the hands should be bigger, but it's fine. Once again, you can always fix proportions later. And there's also a straight line tool, but I prefer not using it if I can avoid it. Alright, I also have a reference on the side. So, looks like the folds shouldn't be like that wrinkly. And then this arm, probably like... Wish I could zoom on parts of my body. I don't know why that one got censored. And you can just take a magnifying glass. If you really wanted to stare at your own body for whatever reason. So we're doing like a polo on the side. It's a bit low. And this. Too high. A little bit like Ender probably. So behind the hands. So, do you like shawarmas? I don't know what that is. Is that a kind of food? Lower. Should probably have a bit of a curve. And chest is like here. Nah, more to the left. It's a burrito, but Arab. I've never had it. I don't even have American burritos. I don't eat many American foods. Also, this looks pretty bad. That's like too tight. Something like this. And there's also a strap over here. Should be over the shoulders. Yeah, should be over the shoulders, not under the, not over the arm. Something like this. I'll fix the arm later. Actually, no, we can at least put it a little bit closer now. So, you know what I imagine as after the stream? Is that you... I'm not eating my dog. Actually, he just came upstairs. I heard him go into the other room. But yeah, we'll call it here. The arms have to be a little, the hands will be a little bit bigger. Might as well just... Oh, I used the wrong layer. That's fine. That'll make it easier to expand, actually. Probably like something like this after the stream. And then I'll find a way to fix it. Yeah. But I will call it. I'll call it here. Yeah, I can go back and forth, back and forth. It's a little bit funny. Are you making a whole chapter of panels? Yeah, I plan to do like a really big release when I first release it, but yeah, I want to have a ton of pages. I'm already at like 30-ish, but it'll be pretty much like a full book length when I first release, so we'll see. And I'll also catch you guys all later. So I will be streaming tomorrow actually, because there is the ELO King Finals between Star and Alpal. So we'll stream that, see if Star can get his 3rd ring, or if Alpal will get his 1st. So I'll see anyone who decides to come around. It's going to be 7 p.m. EST tomorrow. I'll have to rush home from work because the traffic and the commute's so bad. But yeah, I'll see you guys all later, and take care. Recently, we'll have a CC match, LGBTQ supporter versus LGBT... I don't know what that is. Check out Togyonku Alien Fall. I'll just write that down so I don't forget. Is it porn? Yo, yeah, we can fail. This is porn, I'm not gonna watch it. If you gain a lot of traction, will you become a full-time manga? We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I'll catch you all later. And see ya. See you tomorrow or see you next year. Have a great rest of your 2025, boys.